Got a tough question for you. It's a tough time. It's talking to a lot of business owners. The start of the year, it has not been easy. We thought this vaccine would dramatically turn things around, but now that they didn't let Jeff Bezos distribute the vaccine, so it's going to take a while, guys. Farms are struggling, businesses are struggling. Lockdowns are still impacting businesses. Courts still closed in many areas. There's the cash crunch, cash flow issues, all these different things. And all the things you're hoping that you just could make it through 2020, because 2021 will be all that much better. And the years began, and it's tough. It's like, how are you going to hit the payroll? How are you going to be able to continue to invest in the firm? All these different things. And I'm on these calls every single day. I'll ask you this question. Do you want to survive and do whatever it takes to survive? Or have you given up already? And I'm not saying this to motivate you. I just don't want to rah-rah you, pump you up if you are not, if the light has gone out of your eyes, if the soul has been sucked out of you and you are no longer interested in fighting. Because the reality is you don't have to do anything. But that's not a real great survival strategy, and it's certainly not a great growth strategy. But let me know what direction you want to take, because if you want to survive, then you're going to have to allow us to hold you relentlessly accountable. And just to doing the things that you've committed to doing, to realizing the vision that you've set out, that you said that you are committed to. And you have to realize you're not alone. And you're not the only one, you're not the only firm owner that we speak to that's experiencing the challenge that you're speaking with. Look, it's not easy for anybody. And we're recognizing that. But your options are do nothing, or sometimes the equivalent of doing nothing is just to go in the defense mode, right? Because think about the strategy. If you did that at let's say in March of last year, and you said, I'm going to wait it out, and you were to wait it out from March through December of 2020, where would you be in 2020? And you'd be okay? Like, absolutely. We all know firm owners like that. Alternatively, let's say back in March, you said, I'm going to lay off people. We're going to furlough. We're going to close down offices. We're going to pull back on marketing. We're going to pull back on other firm investments. You did that in March. Where would you be in December? Almost equally. Alternatively, the ones that said, I don't know what happens next, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to continue to invest in my people. I will continue, even if there's less cases coming in the door, I will invest more in marketing to even make up for it. Even if it's still less cases, I will fight every single day, and I will figure out every single day, one day at a time. Those people at the end of the year, last year in December, were way better off and made tremendous progress, because eventually, guys, you all know this, eventually it's over. COVID ends. People are back out on the streets eventually. And you have to decide what position you want to be in when that happens. So there's no denying that it's not easy. And I'm not even, again, if you're one of these people that's hearing this and is getting annoyed by this message, then I would ask you, and I really think you should ask yourself, is do you want to keep fighting? Because if you are committed and the answer is yes, well, then you won't tolerate any other excuse. Even it's an excuse that you may say it's outside of your control. It's not really an excuse. You just figure it out because you've committed to it.